Guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Gen Z Finance. On this channel I go over my budgeting, my monthly reviews, net worth updates, pretty much everything that I do with my money every time I get paid. Today's video is going to be something I don't do too often. I'm going to do a mid-month update for September 2020 and also budget out the second paycheck from my part-time employer. So I get paid every other Thursday for my part-time job, but it usually shows up in my bank account the day before. So today, that's Wednesday, so I'm going to go ahead and enter this transaction. And today I'm getting paid $103.97 for 10 hours for the past 2 weeks. And this is after 7.5% of my pay is put into a pre-tax, or like it's called a FICA alternative plan, so I pretty much don't pay Social Security tax on that anyway, but it does not take into account federal taxes because my income is so low on this paycheck that they don't take out taxes for me. So I'm going to go ahead and take out those taxes now. So I have $103.97 up here. I will come down to my taxes category and do 103.97 times 15, which brings my taxes for this month that I'm holding $25.99. Then I'm going to put this $88.37. I believe I'm going to put 80 of it into my M1 Finance category, and if I need to pull that money out later this month I will, but for now I'm putting it there. And then with this last $8.37, I will just be adding it to my holding category because it's an odd number and I don't really know what else to do with it. This holding / EOY paycheck just means that for now I'm putting all the money that I don't really know what to do, little odd amounts here, some money left over for my bonus, into this category, and then at the end of the year, so in December of 2020, I will take out whatever is in my available column, put it back to be budgeted, and then budget it out into all of these other categories just based on how I feel my goals look at that time. So it's just a holding category. Okay, so now that that's been done, I'm going to go into my checking account, and I know there is a transaction for today. Pays family, because I gave it to my mom. It is going to be from the giving category, and and the memo is going to be for Luna's adoption. So this past week, my mom and I, well, my mom, because she's the final say in the house, but we adopted a dog from an adoption group that we've actually volunteered with a lot. It's called Husky Haven of Florida, because we did go ahead and adopt a husky, and I wanted to cover some of the adoption cost, so I sent my mom $75 today to help pay for that. So that has cleared, but my paycheck hasn't. So is my balance $6,218.92? It is. Okay, and next I'm going to open up my Chase credit card and reconcile that. So let's see. My Zaxby's charge has cleared, but my Amazon charge has not. So is my balance $146.12? It is. That is cleared. So now that that is done, we're going to go ahead and look at the income versus expense report for September so far. So I've gotten, let's see. I've gotten 3 of my 4 planned paychecks, and then I got an extra $546 that I was not planning to get, and that was the bonus that I received on September 1st from my full-time job. Then I got a paycheck for, I think this was for 6 hours of work on September 3rd, and then I got my first full-time paycheck on the 11th for $13.50, and then my most recent part-time job paycheck for $103.97 to total up to $2,063.82 so far received in September. I did my normal $400 to my mom. The only subscription that has come out so far has been Kindle Unlimited. And then I've actually spent quite a bit in monthly varied. I usually don't spend this much money, but so let's see, I spent $23 in dining out. So I got a pink drink at Starbucks for $5.70, and then I got 57 cents back as a Chase credit cashback thing. And that was after I had to go into the office. I usually limit myself to one Starbucks a month, and I haven't had like any Starbucks before like August. I hadn't had any Starbucks for like 2 months, so I'm still good on that. And then me and my mom, we went through to get some like takeout, and we got Zaxby's for dinner, and I bought for her as well, so that's why it's a little bit high. I bought myself dinner and her as like a little treat. In other/miscellaneous, I spent $5 on an Excel template from Etsy, and then I spent more than $20.29 on some books, but I split up that purchase between other and fun. So I put $20.29 of my book purchase in other/miscellaneous, and this was for 3 personal finance/fire books, and that was Simple Path to Wealth, Quit Like a Millionaire, and Work Optional. I've already finished Quit Like a Millionaire, although I'm definitely going to need to reread it because it has a lot of like math that kind of went over my head the first time. And I'm currently on Work Optional, and then Simple Path to Wealth still has not shipped yet, or just shipped today, so I should be getting that in the next couple of days. And these are books that I've had my eye on for a while and just decided to pull the trigger and read them. So they've been pretty good. I actually recommend, well, I haven't read Simple Path to Wealth yet, but I know it's going to be good because I have read J.L. Collins's website before. So Simple Path to Wealth, Quit Like a Millionaire, and Work Optional. Next, in giving, I've already spent $90 this month. My budget for this month in September is $150, so I still have about $60 left. $15 went to my friend to help celebrate her first day on the job, and then $75 went to my mom to help pay for our dog's adoption. And it also ends up going to a nonprofit animal rescue group anyway, so $21.78 is the other half of my book splurge, and I put that in fun. So it was a split. I think if I go to Chase, where I put it, you can see it's a split transaction where I had $21.78 left in fun, so I used that money first, and then I put the rest in other. So in total, I spent $160 a monthly varied for all of my expenses so far this month to be $570.06, which is a lot more than I usually would spend so far midway through the month, but it's okay because I still have a net income of $14.93. So for the rest of the month, I'll just have my normal subscriptions. I shouldn't have anything in gas. I might not have much more in dining out. I'm sure there will be a little bit more in other. I'll have $60 more for giving. And then all my other categories all my sinking funds should remain okay. Oh, I did mention in my last video that I had a dentist or a dental cleaning this week. I went ahead and went to that, and there was a credit on the account, so I didn't need to pay anything for it. I think I will be keeping the $60 in here for now, because I'm going to start contributing a little bit towards this category, this dental vision category, every month now. I save a lot for medical. You can see here I have I'm trying to save my max out of pocket for medical, but what I really need to save is for dental and vision because I use those way more than I use my medical insurance. I've had a lot of problems with my teeth and I am practically blind, so I think I need to start building up that category. And worst comes to worst, I can definitely pull from these medical categories, but ideally that's for my actual medical insurance out-of-pocket max, and that does not cover my dental and vision. So that's something you're gonna see continue on in my budget. I will have my Roth monthly my monthly scheduled transaction come up on the 28th of this month for $500. I currently only have $472.29 in there, but when I get paid again for my full-time job next week, that will get me up to $500. M1 Finance, it looks like I'm going to be able to do at least $80 this month into that. And then I'm still planning on paying off my federal loan A this month, actually next week when I get paid for my part-time or for my full-time job, I will be paying off federal loan A. I'm very nervous. I don't know why I'm so nervous. This money has just been sitting here for months now. I have not needed to use it, but in my head I'm convinced that as soon as I press pay, something's gonna happen, and it's oh, I really could have used $5,000 right now, but I've got tons of money saved in other categories, so I really do think I'm okay to just pay it off. Okay, well that's it for my mid-month check-in. Like I said, I don't really do these videos too often because I don't do too much spending, but I did want to go ahead and show you guys how I budgeted out my part-time paycheck because I don't do that too often. Update some of my accounts and then go over some of my spending so far this month. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. You're staying safe and healthy. Let me know down below how September is going for you guys. Is it a month, an as normal month, or is it a month that you're already seeing you're spending more or less? What's going on? Let me know and have a good day.